A chorus of shouts pierces the humid green air as a team of men marches into the clearing, their movements synchronized by enthusiasm and the weight of their burden. They carry massive aluminum platters, some stacked high with blocks of dried noodles, others awaiting the deluge of raw ingredients. With a collective heave and a splash, a mountain of chicken drumsticks is tipped into a basin, the pale skin glistening against the metal. The energy is infectious, a high-octane performance of culinary labor where laughter rivals the clatter of utensils. The men work with an earthy rhythm, grinding turmeric roots against stone until a vibrant yellow paste forms, the scrape of the pestle setting a beat for the day's endeavor. The preparation shifts to the water's edge, where the chicken is scrubbed with vigorous, practiced hands. It is a communal ritual, the men bending over the basins, water splashing as they clean the meat, their banter flowing as freely as the stream. Back on the grass, the marinade begins. The patriarch of the group, a man with a distinct mustache and a commanding presence, oversees the process. Handfuls of bright yellow turmeric paste, crimson chili paste, and coarse crystal salt are thrown over the chicken. The men dive in with their hands, massaging the spices into the flesh until every drumstick is coated in a fiery red armor, a tactile connection between cook and ingredient that promises intense flavor. Fire meets iron as a massive, flat, circular pan is set over a roaring wood fire. A dark amber stream of cold-pressed gingelly oil is poured into the center, shimmering as it heats. The marinated chicken legs are lowered into the hot oil, the sizzle instantaneous and aggressive. They are arranged with surprising care, forming a perfect radial wheel of frying meat. As the heat does its work, the air fills with acrid, spicy smoke. The cooks use long tongues to turn the legs, the skin crisping into a deep, burnished orange. Once cooked through, the chicken is piled onto a platter, a steaming mound of protein resting before the next stage of the spectacle. The scene transitions to a colorful explosion of vegetation. Water cascades over baskets of carrots, beans, and cabbages, the droplets catching the light. The chopping is fast and rhythmic, blades flashing as purple cabbage, green onions, and vibrant bell peppers are reduced to confetti. Nearby, a cauldron of water boils violently over an open flame. The blocks of noodles are submerged, softened, and then hauled out in heavy, steaming nets. They are doused in cold water and oil to keep the strands separate, a massive, tangled web of carbohydrates spread out to cool, looking like a silk harvest drying in the sun. The giant flat pan returns to the flames for the grand assembly. Oil heats up again, followed by a pungent wave of chopped garlic and onions sizzling in the center. The vegetables follow in waves, orange carrots, green peas, and the dual-toned cabbage, creating a mosaic of colors that is vigorously tossed with heavy metal spatulas. The heat is intense, visible in the sweat on the men's brows and the steam rising from the pan. Dozens of eggs are cracked directly into the vegetable mix, their yolks bright yellow eyes briefly blinking before being scrambled into the richness. The stir-fry is a frenetic dance of metal against metal, the cooks working in a circle, their movements coordinated to prevent burning. The crescendo arrives as the fried chicken is dumped back into the vegetable medley, followed by the mountain of boiled noodles. It is a feat of strength to mix it all. Dark soy sauce, thick tomato ketchup, and showers of pepper and spring onions rain down upon the heap. The men use long shovel-like spatulas to fold the massive quantity of food, lifting and tossing until the white noodles absorb the sauces and spices, turning a savory brown. The steam carries the heavy aroma of garlic, spice, and charred meat, signaling the completion of the monumental task. Victory is tasted on broad banana leaves spread out on the ground. The steaming mountain of chicken noodles is served, and the men dig in with their hands, tearing into the drumsticks and scooping up mouthfuls of noodles. Their faces are a picture of primal satisfaction, the heat of the chili and the comfort of the carbs rewarding their hours of labor. But the narrative finds its true resolution not in the field, but in a quiet hall lined with beds. The team transports the feast to an old age home, serving the elderly residents with humility. The chaotic energy of the cooking serves a gentle purpose here, as the residents eat with quiet contentment, the vibrant, spicy meal bringing a spark of joy to the room, connecting the labor of the field to the comfort of the soul.